Hey guys, it's Kim Brzalik here. Let me get a little more light on here. I want to do kind of well, I'm not sure what it is. I want to talk about the community of machinists. You got something in your eye. Let's start over. Hey guys, Kim Brzalik here. It's kind of a shout out. I want to talk about the community of machinists here on YouTube. You've heard me say often what an awesome group of people it is. And whether it's Shark River Machine and Dean from AYR sending care packages, or Shark River Machine doing some cutting some keyways for me. George Wukowski offering advice, Dozier offering a very explicit video advice. Recently, a fellow named Daryl Smith reached out to me. And Daryl kind of saw my dilemma, and he knew that I needed some mechanism to tram my head in. So what's going on here? He sent me in the mail, the indicator's mine, but he sent me this device and suggested a video, I think, to watch. And he probably has a dozen of these laying around the house. I have something like this laying around the house shop, but it's not so much the item. It's the caring. It's the willingness to go out of his way and put that in a box for me and help me out. And every time someone leaves a comment, it's the same thing. One thing about this indicator, I'm sure it's a bootleg Mitsutoi. It's metric. And I think I determined that, I forget what it was. I think 15, this is 0.01 millimeters, and I think 15 equals maybe 5 thousandths or something. I forget, but there's a conversion that has to be done. But this is really more about the gesture. So that turns this into a shout out to Daryl Smith, my other brother Daryl, the other Daryl. And I was introduced to Daryl through Solid Rock Machine Shop. And I don't know how long ago it's been, but he has a video, shop tour with Michigan legend and friend Daryl Smith. And that pretty much introduces you to Daryl. And he's a special person. And he also has a bit of a problem, I'm afraid. And yeah, I imagine him in a smoke-filled, coffee-stained room saying, my name is Daryl Smith, and I'm addicted to machine scraping. He claims that he scrapes every day. Some of it's just amazing. I highly suggest you go to Solid Rock Machine Shop and look for Shop Tour with Michigan legend and friend Daryl Smith. And while you're at it, Daryl has a channel also where he, it's way over my head, but he talks about repairing machines, CNC machines. And like I said, it's very interesting to me. I have no idea what he's talking about most of the time, but it is interesting. So, just, it's just this community. I can mention, we can look at this board, and these stickers all represent a channel. And I don't believe there's anybody on here who would refuse to offer you some help unless they just weren't too busy. Brian Block reached out to me and he found this lathe for me. I paid less than $650 for this lathe. I think I paid about $300 to have it delivered. But, where are you going to find something like that for less than $600? Well, and I had no relationship with Brian. He reached out to me just out of the blue. I had an email from him. Craig Tate contacted me about this machine. It was less than $600. It was close enough for me to go pick up myself. I have since then, got this new head for it, but I paid $500 for it, I think. So I got $1,100 in this mill. Now, let's talk about the South Bend. And, a lot of you think I should continue pursuing the spindle on that South Bend. And Craig Tate was over here the other day. And he did a little examination on this. Let me see what's going on here, what you can see. On this, this bore, I guess, this taper. And it blew his mind. He couldn't believe how far out it is, how much wiggle room was in there. He said, I could get up to 30 or 40 thousandths of run out. And, so if anybody, and it may be that it could be reground, you would have to shorten, the quill, I think, if you reground it, to get everything to fit. But, so somebody who actually knows about this kind of stuff, Craig Tate, he couldn't believe how badly worn that taper was. Plus, this machine is much closer to a Bridgeport than the South Bend had. It has a lot more functions, and probably a better machine for me to learn on. But then again, this is about Daryl Smith. This is about the machinist community. You guys are awesome. Okay, like and subscribe. Tell a buddy, bring a friend. Just wanted to get that out there. I'm gonna put these little thingamajiggies on my vise locator thingies. So. All right.